What you do to men reflects on God. Be very careful of what you do to people because it reflects on God. Every man is a creature of God. Every man is a product of the celestial being. So what you do to men reflects on God. How you treat people, when you maltreat your wife because you have a problem with your wife, there are people, because there's a crisis in their home, they starve their wife of food. They starve their children of food. You are not starving your wife. You are telling God that he created a bad product. Whatever you do to man, it reflects on God. You are dealing with your husband, making him go through pain. What you do to man reflects on God. Why do we help people? Why do we support people? He that lendeth unto the poor, lendeth unto the Lord. We do what we do for people because we are trying to let God know that he created a good product. What you do to men reflects on God. You open your mouth and you call a human being made by God terrible names. You are telling God that he's a bad manufacturer. You look at somebody made by God and you call that names. You are telling God that he didn't make such a person on a good day. That anything you do to man, Jesus said, whatsoever you do to the least of my brothers, that you do unto me. Anything you do to man, anything you do to an individual, it on God. Somebody is living in your house and that person is not your biological child, and you treat them like trash. You treat them like maids. You treat them terribly. God is aware and the tables can turn. God is aware and the trajectory can turn. Whatever you do to a person, whatever you do to a driver, to a security man at the post, it reflects on God. As soon as you ridicule them, God feels it. As soon as you harass them, God feels it. As soon as you embarrass them, God feels it. What you do to man reflects on God. Mind the things you do to people. He said, I will say to you, whatsoever you do to the least of my brethren, that you do unto me. He said, how? I will tell you, when I was in prison, you fed me, you visited me. When I was hungry, you gave me food. When I was naked, you gave me shelter. How did I do that, Lord? How did I visit you in prison? How did I feed you when you were hungry? How did I give you shelter when you were naked? He said, because whatsoever you do to the least of my brothers, that you do unto me. Mind how you treat people because God is aware. Mind how you ridicule people because God is aware. Am I talking to somebody right now? Kindness attracts goodwill. And when goodwill is activated, angels are standing to defend you. There are some of you, in your record of goodwill, there's no act of kindness. You don't have, you are so wicked. You are so self-centered. You are so weak. There's nothing kind about you. Your words are harsh. Your attitudes are harsh. Your statements are harsh. Your actions are harsh. You treat people based on their level. You treat people based on their status. The ones you think are up there, you reference them. The ones you think that don't have, in fact, the people you should give more honor are poor people. Because rich people have gotten to their apex, but poor people are a work in progress. A rich man, the politician, the president has gotten to his final apex. But that man that has nothing is a work in progress. Don't look down on people. You may give yourself some distance. You may not relate with them carefully, but don't hurt them. Am I talking to somebody here? You may not be too clung to them, but don't hurt them. You may not be friends with everybody, but try to honor people. Try to treat everybody. You don't know what people are going through. Somebody might be close to death. Just one wrong utterance from you can kill that person. They say all lizards lie prostrate, so we don't know the one with stomach ache. All lizards lie prostrate, so we don't know the one with stomach ache. One wrong word, what you do on a person reflects on God. You walking away from that change, from that Okada man, that change that you may not even need. You keep Okada man stranded. Both of you are inside the sun for 50 naira. You keep him stranded. Sister, I don't have change. Fine, fine. Sister, I don't have change. Me, I don't leave anything. In fact, our pastor said this year, no more loss. I hate waste.